Hello, travelers, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Chubby Cait and the Octopuff King. And let's start off where you actually get them. So to get them, you can start with the Cavern of Waves. So far this is the only place you can get them. I'm sure once the actual game comes out there's going to be other additional places, but it looks like they're only going to spawn in high level areas. And the encounter rate of finding these guys are very low compared to the regular Caits and the regular Octopuffs. So encounter rates very low. So let's dive into what you can actually get from these guys. Alright, so let me lay down some Zelenda's test-proven facts. The Chubby Cait spawns more frequently on the ground, while the Octopuff King spawns more frequently in the water. So yeah, if you're trying to focus farm on something, keep this in mind. So let's get into some more Zelenda's test-proven facts. You cannot steal from either of them, and you cannot collect from either of them. So you can't collect money from the Cait or the Octopuff. See how much HP this chunky boy has.
Let me look at you.
80, okay.
Ready?
Oh, nice. See how much HP he
Let
has.
me look at you.
Okay, so he's got 80 as well. Okay. Well, that answers that. So at the beginning of the fight, I highly recommend using a Bottle of Nightmares because it has a chance to inflict poison, blindness, confusion, or sleep. Now the main one that we really want is sleep. Confusion could also help too as well, but most likely not. He's still probably going to flee. But we want sleep. And the only reason I use the Bottle of Nightmare is because it has a good chance to actually land. Now if I were to use a Bottle of Sleep, sometimes it just misses like quite a lot. So the Bottle of Nightmares is just... So it's a good idea to use a single target highly powerful skill on the Caits, for instance Oswald, because he can focus his energy into one single blast with his latent power. So the Caits only have 80 HP, which you can use 3 large soul stones to actually kill them. That would be 81 damage. Now I'd recommend using 2 large soul stones, and then that would be enough for Chet to actually capture them. So keep in mind that you can either use 3 or just get them weak enough to where Chet just can capture them right away. So to get more large soul stones, like the wind ones, you can actually farm them from the remnants, the wind remnants in the Cavern of Waves. And they have a chance to drop them, or you can use Throne to steal them from them. So whenever you manage to capture one of these luxurious chunkers, they have a skill called Supreme Look of the Cait, and I'll tell you exactly what that does later on. But if you prepare them, you can get jewel cakes, 4 of them, and what jewel cake does is it gives you increased experience. So keep that in mind if you want to farm those. Alright, so let's talk about what a Chubby Cait actually gives. You'll get 50,000 leaves, 3,000 experience, and 2,000 JP. Now I know it says 60,000 is because other items and buffs are coming into this equation, plus whatever the other 2 random monsters that I just killed is also giving some additional leaves, and the same thing with experience and JP. So when you kill an Octopuff King, you'll get 30,000 leaves, 2,000 experience, and 3,000 JP. So you get more JP for the Octopuff Kings. Okay, so right now I'm going to just do a live demonstration of what I do to actually capture a Cait.
Oh, we got a chubby boy. Chubby boy, chubby boy, chubby boy.
how much do these large windstones do? I'm curious.
Take this.
Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Let's use another one.
This one's on me.
27. I'll capture this one. Bop. Turn into yum yums. So let's see how much more experience we get with using a jewel cake.
I need a plan.
Well, it looks like not that much. But extra experience is better than no extra experience. So, still good to use. So another thing you guys want to take advantage of is Ochet's leg hold trap move. What it does is it puts the enemy at the very back of the next turn. It's very useful if you want to have a little more extra time for setting up and trying to take down the Chubby Cait or the Octopuff King. So when you actually capture a King Octopuff, they have a skill called ultimate Innervation, and they can also be prepared for Octopath Bowl, which gives a single ally a random buff. So, let's take a look at what Ultimate Innervation actually does. It's an AoE debuff, and I think the more you charge it up, the more debuffs you can apply. Now, it doesn't always apply the same debuffs, it's quite random, but you can apply a physical attack down, a physical defense down, elemental attack down, elemental defense down, accuracy down, evasion down, critical rate down, speed down, all the downs you can think of, it's there. But yeah, actually landing something that's specific that you want is probably going to be the hard part, so this is a kind of a risky skill to use, but it can be very beneficial if you do get the right things that you want. So, casual mob farming, I'd say no go. For actually like a boss battle or something, I would carry it, I would use it. So yeah, that's what this does. So with the Chubby Cait, the skill Supreme Luck of the Cait, there's a couple of different effects that can happen. And here's one of them. Opulent Olive revives all incapacitated party members, heals all party members for about 5,700 damage. Then we have Lap of Luxury. Applies a invincibility buff to all party members. This is absolutely fantastic. I love this one. So the next one is Opulent Trio, and this can apply the following buffs to all the party members, which is Moon's Reflection, Physical Attack Counter, or a Reflective Veil, Elemental Attack Reflect, or a Encore, which automatic revive at 25% max HP. So these are pretty nice too as well. Then we have Opulent Restorative. The following effects can occur. Remove all debuffs and negative status effects from all party members, or removes all buffs and positive status effects from all foes, or apply Celestial Intervention to all party members and foes, rendering all party members immune to attribute penalties and all foes immune to attribute augmentations. So yeah, there's quite a lot of things that can go on with this Supreme Look of the Cait. So definitely worth it to use. Some interesting outcomes can occur. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys learned something, and I'll leave you guys to some of my little findings right here. So you guys all take care. Peace. Or collect. But can you steal? Unable to steal.